"Varus, give me back my legions." A cry echoed through the halls of the emperor's palace in Rome. 3 entire legions vanished. Betrayal by the closest of allies. In a dark forest that changed the map of the world forever. In 9 AD, a majestic Roman army was reduced to a bloody memory. I will show you how one man, trusted by Rome, lured an invincible army into a trap. Characters, trust, and deception. Publius Quinctilius Varus, the seasoned governor, thought he was on an administrative outing to collect taxes. The man Rome had entrusted with its borders was walking blindly. To his right, Arminius, a Germanic nobleman, raised in Rome, granted citizenship and knighthood. He appeared to be a loyal friend, but beneath the Roman armor, Arminius's heart beat for only one thing: freedom for his tribes. And revenge. The plan. Arminius was not just a savage warrior. He was, in fact, a military genius. He used his position as commander of the auxiliary forces to study his master's weaknesses. He gathered the warring tribes, the Procterians, the Cherusci, and the Merci, and united them under an impossible goal: to break the prestige of the Roman eagle. His plan was not an open confrontation, but to lure the wolf where it couldn't bite. The road to the enemy. Arminius persuaded Varus to change course to suppress a supposed rebellion. The long column, stretching for kilometers, entered rugged terrain. Here the nightmare began: narrow paths, muddy marshes, and trees that obscured the sky. The land was the first enemy. The wagons stumbled, and the soldiers were exhausted from cutting down trees to clear the way. With every step, the army was being torn apart, and Varus still trusted his treacherous guide. The massacre and the weather. Then the rain came, as if the heavens had conspired with the Germans. The storm made the ground slippery, and more importantly, the Roman bowstrings became soggy. They could no longer function, and their wooden shields, soaked with water, became heavy as death. At that moment, the Germans pounced. It wasn't a battle. It was a slow slaughter. Lightning attacks from the top of the cliffs, then vanishing into the forest. The Romans, masters of open warfare, found themselves trapped. No room to line up, no room to maneuver. Imagine the terror of the soldier, exhausted, soaked, watching his comrades fall and seeing no enemy. Over the course of days, the 17th, 18th, and 19th legions were wiped out. The symbolic ending. The Romans tried to fortify themselves, but chaos reigned.
Hold your ground!
Varus,
We are Romans!
realizing the
Do not
scale of the
fall!
disaster and that there was no escape from capture or death, chose the old Roman way.
No!
He fell upon his sword, committing suicide. With his death, what little discipline remained collapsed. The officers killed themselves, and the soldiers succumbed to their inevitable fate. Nearly 20,000 men ended up in the mud. The shock and the impact. The news hit Rome like a thunderbolt. Emperor Augustus, who had never been defeated before, lived the rest of his life in mourning, uttering his famous cry. This ambush halted Roman expansion east of the Rhine forever. Rome shifted from conquest to defense. That forest marked the dividing line between Latin and Germanic languages, a line whose influence is still felt in the languages and geography of Europe today. The archaeological truth. For centuries, some thought it was a legend. But in the late 1980s, the Earth revealed its secrets at the site of Calkers. Coins, terrifying Roman face masks, and bones bearing the marks of brutal blows. The artifacts confirmed the story. Here, the world's most powerful army was trapped, and here, through tactics and exploitation of the terrain, it was defeated. The story of Varus and Arminius teaches us a harsh lesson. Military might is not enough if leadership is blind, and blind confidence can be more lethal than the sword. If you'd like to learn more about Roman legion tactics or Arminius' life after the battle, leave me a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next battle.